According to the children, the lady entrusted them with a message, not one, but 3 secrets, and they were told that the contents were not for immediate release. They would remain hidden for years. The first secret described a vision of hell. The second secret spoke of the future. It warned that if humanity did not turn back toward God, a greater war would follow the one already engulfing Europe. The third secret was different. It was written down years later and sealed in an envelope sent to the Vatican. It was instructed that it not be opened until 1960. When 1960 arrived, the Vatican opened the document, but it was not released to the public. Officials later stated it would likely remain undisclosed for the foreseeable future. And so, silence followed. For decades, the absence of information became its own source of speculation. Some believed the secret contained apocalyptic warnings about the end of the world. Others believed it referred to internal suffering or crisis within the church itself. But none of these interpretations were confirmed. Only the sealed document remained, unseen by the public. Finally, in the year 2000, the Vatican released what it identified as the third secret. It described a symbolic vision, a bishop dressed in white, walking through a city marked by hardship and ruin, accompanied by other figures in prayer and procession. The journey ends on a hill where the figures face a moment of great trial. The Church interpreted this vision as symbolic of the suffering and persecution of the 20th century. It was also associated with the attempted assassination of Pope John Paul II, who believed his survival was due to divine intervention through Our Lady of Fatima. But even after its release, questions remained. Some accepted the explanation as complete. Others noted that visions, especially symbolic ones, can be understood in more than one way. And so debate continued, not over what was released, but over what it means. The Church maintains that nothing was withheld, that the third secret is fully known. Yet the nature of the message, written in symbols rather than plain language, leaves room for interpretation, and interpretation rarely ends in agreement. 3 children claimed they saw something in 1917 that they could never fully explain. A century later, the world still studies their words, their silence, and the meaning behind what was revealed and what was not. And somewhere in that silence, the question still lingers. If heaven truly spoke in Fatima, how much of it did we actually understand?